With the big clubs having scouting networks stretching to all corners of the world, there are very few players who go under the radar these days. The World Cup used to be the ultimate shop window for players looking for a move, especially from some of the lesser-known nations. But while today's players are all over the internet and familiar to fans of video game Football Manager, they still need to show they are in form and worthy of the millions being spent on them. Here's a selection of those who impressed in Russia and should come under consideration for clubs in the English Premier League eager to boost their squads ahead of the new season. Colombia's Yerry Mina. AP photo. Yerry Mina, Colombia is a Barcelona player. He certainly had the pedigree to stand out at the World Cup, but who would have thought he would become the tournament's most prolific defender with 3 goals? Aside from his aerial threat at set pieces, Mina is huge and mobile, making him very difficult to get around, as England's Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling discovered. His Colombia centre-back partner, Davinson Sanchez, is already in England, having joined Tottenham Hotspur last year, and there is plenty of speculation about Mina's Barcelona future after just 5 appearances since signing for them from Brazilian club Palmeiras in January. A loan deal could be in the offing. Potential destination: top 10 clubs such as Everton or Leicester City, especially if Harry Maguire moves on. Irving Lozano celebrates with Jesus Gallardo against Germany. Getty Images. Irving Lozano, Mexico scored the winner against Germany and was a live wire throughout the tournament following a productive season for PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands, where he scored 19 goals and provided 11 assists. There is reported interest from Real Madrid and Barcelona, but he could find more game time in the Premier League. Potential destination: Tottenham or Arsenal, especially if Mesut Özil fails to liven up. Chelsea may also need a new wideman if Eden Hazard departs. Ivan Perisic scores against France. Reuters. Ivan Perisic, Croatia. If Inter Milan want to cash in, then now is the time. The Croatia wide man was close to joining Manchester United last summer, and after 3 goals in the World Cup, including one in the semi-final and final, he is at the peak of his powers. However, at 29, this could be Perisic's last chance of a big move to the Premier League. He went from Croatia to Borussia Dortmund, goes to Wolfsburg, goes to Inter. I do not know why he did not come to Manchester United when I wanted him, Jose Mourinho told RT. His efficiency in front of goal and work rate would make him a popular addition, though in Anthony Martial, Alexis Sanchez, Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford, United are currently overstocked in Perisic's position on the left side of the attack. Potential destination: Manchester United, or, like with Lozano, Chelsea if Hazard departs. Russia's Artem Dzyuba celebrates scoring their first goal against Spain. Reuters. Artem Dzyuba, Russia. He may lack elegance, but since when has that stopped strikers being a hit in the Premier League? Just look at Peter Crouch. Dzyuba is a throwback to the era of the target man, a lumbering giant able to fend off rugged defenders and a threat at set pieces and crosses. He showed at the World Cup he has more in his locker though. His goal against Egypt was fantastically taken, and he went on to score 3 times for the hosts. The 29-year-old is currently on the books of Zenit St. Petersburg, but spent time on loan at Arsenal Tula last season. Potential destination: mid-lower tier clubs such as Watford or Crystal Palace. Russia's Denis Cheryshev scores against Croatia. AP photo. Denis Cheryshev, Russia. Another to benefit from Russia's prolonged stay at the World Cup, the hosts bowed out to Croatia in the quarter-finals, and it was largely down to Cheryshev that they went so far. He didn't start the first match, but he finished it having scored one of the goals of the tournament against Saudi Arabia, and then scored another scorcher against Croatia in the quarter-final. Both were on FIFA's shortlist of best goals. He also added 2 more to his tally. Having grown up in Spain, he came through the ranks at Real Madrid before moving on to Villarreal. The 27-year-old left-winger has struggled for game time over the past 2 seasons, but he could be worth a punt at the right price. Potential destination: mid-table sides such as Newcastle United or Everton, or newly promoted sides splashing the cash, particularly Wolverhampton Wanderers. Read more. Extra Time Podcast, a look back on the highs and lows of the 2018 World Cup in Russia. 2018 World Cup talking points: Europe reigns supreme as France show teamwork. Iskian Pictures, France's world champions in parade down Paris's Champs-Élysées. From Mbappé to Perisic and De Bruyne, how the World Cup's key players rated. 2018 World Cup team of the tournament: Mbappé leads five-man French contingent. Didier Deschamps tells France players, nothing comes above winning the World Cup.